Hello beautiful ones, we are back with another video, and this one is, as you can tell in the title, disappointing products. I want to say that these are products that are disappointments because they may be very, very valuable to you, but unfortunately in my case it did not work out. I've been really enjoying the ones that I've been seeing on YouTube, so it just inspired me to do my own just because I feel like it's good feedback. Everybody should know that you just don't simply love everything, but this just means that it doesn't work for me. If it works for you, by all means, continue to use it. These videos that are disappointing are just as important to me as my favorite videos. So that's how I see it with when I really appreciate when someone is honest with me and let me make the decision. Please use this as a guide to decide if you want to purchase a product or not. By all means, it does not stop me when I see other people putting reviews and videos out. If I'm really curious about it, do as you will with the information that I'm going to give you, but I just wanted to put it out there that this didn't work for me. It may work for you. And if you are willing to do that, then check it out. So let's get straight into this video because I got some stuff that we need to talk about. The first product that I regret, I still have the box. This is the Julep Plie wand. This is a revolutionary nail polishing tool. I didn't like it. You know what? I liked it for my left hand. My right hand, I didn't. And this kind of reminds me of the Louis Vuitton. You're supposed to put it in this. This reminds me of the Louis Vuitton, not the Louis Vuitton. Is it the Christian Louboutin nail polish? But first of all, let's talk about this brush. This is nothing like the brush in the Julep bottles, the Julep nail polishes. I feel like though that one is perfect. I love the brush. This one is kind of flimsy. It's like one of those cheap brushes. So that I did not like. The other, I did like the fact that you could actually like use this kind of like as a steering wheel, I guess. But when you put it in the opposite hand, not your dominant hand, it gets kind of weird. It's already hard enough to do the hand that's not dominant, but this was just way too much for me. This was way too much. Yeah, this is way too much. And it was too much for me to purchase. I do definitely regret it. If you know how to use this, please help a sister out. Maybe you can help me out in using it. I did follow the directions, you guys, but it just was a fail for me. Okay, so the second disappointing product, or the product that I did regret purchasing, this is a disappointing product. I actually got this, I believe, in an Ipsy unboxing a while ago. And this is the Smooth Criminal Powder by Be a Bomb Shell Cosmetics. This gave me some serious flashback. It's like very dusty, and y'all see that? Now I have another powder like this, the HD, the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I don't know, it's different. It's finely milled, but this one it gives off that dusty cast, and it was hard to work with. Even when I used it with a beauty blender, it just looked like very cakey under the eye. I did not enjoy this, and this is probably why it's still full. So didn't work for me. If you guys have this and you know another way that I can use it besides under my eye or setting my whole face, it did dry me out as well, and for a person that's normally dry, it doesn't work. Maybe this will work for someone with oily skin. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to one of my friends who has oily skin, see how it works for them. This did not work for me for two reasons. Number one, the consistency is very liquidy as a lotion. So I'm used to my lotions being a lot thicker. It did not have any lasting power really to me. It's very, very thin, and I tend to like very thick consistencies. It did dissipate, and you get moisture in the beginning. Oh, let me tell you guys what it is. This is the Lea Naturals Coconut Mango Lotion. And the scent, what is this? It's faded off. That's another thing that I didn't like, is that if you did like the scent, you couldn't, just by putting the label on the top, maybe putting it on the bottom, I don't know. Anyway, it's greasy as well. Okay, and I don't know. It evaporated very, very quickly. This was very, very greasy. It evaporated. The labeling is not the best and I can't read it. If I did like it, I love the scent. It just evaporates very, very quickly and I feel like it does not have lasting power. So this, yeah, disappointing. This is the Rimmel Max Volume Lash in Extreme Black. This clumped. This is probably one of the worst clumping mascaras I have ever tried. It was just gunky, and this was in the beginning when I first got it. And like I said, I've been collecting my regrets and disappointments for a minute, but this was so disappointing. Like the first time I tried it, it was like my lashes became like one. Like all of it clumped together. It's different when it's clumpy and then when they all clump together where you can't separate them with a separation brush comb or whatever. This was so disappointing, and I like the volume accelerator volume and the accelerator lengthen for my bottom lashes. Those are amazing by Rimmel. This one though, the IMAX or the Max Volume Lash, no, not so much. Now I love the NYC liquid eyeliner, but this felt tip pen, it does not flex, and when it drags, like you get product in the middle, but when you drag it to the end, it drags the ink where it skips, and it was not good at all. Like I just like got this less than a month ago, and the Hot Definition NYC liquid eyeliner, no. The felt tip is a way to, or the marker is a way to, like, it skips, and it's doing it right now. Like, and it just does not deposit like enough product to me. You really have to press down, and if you wanted to get a thin line, it skips. Yeah, did not like it. Very disappointed. This is the Jordana eyebrow pencil in dark brown. I love trying new eyebrow pencils, but the plus is that it has this brush on here that I guess works. It's not the best of spoolies, but hey, I have had some that doesn't, but it doesn't really deposit the color. And even when I do short strokes, it really does not deposit the color. So I had issues with that, and if you press too hard, then you get the Groucho Marx look. So the Jordana eyebrow pencil, no. Invest your money in a more expensive. I think certain things should be invested, and if there's not a drugstore dupe, I feel like don't make it a dupe, you know? This one made me like really appreciate really good brow products. So this is by Julep. This is the Clean Slate Polish Corrector Pen. Y'all, I still have correctors in here. I was only able to use this one time because once it gets polish on here, it's it. What it's supposed to do is clean around the edges as you do your nail polish. I am going to use the rest of these because I have 3, but after you put polish on them, I'll only be able to use this 3 times. It's not like you can keep using this. And it has like remover in here, which it still does. If you can tell, it's removing this. I mean, it's supposed to be an eraser, but like I said, once it gets color on there, it deposits it in other areas of your nail, which is no bueno. So I wouldn't. No, this is very disappointing, and I wasted my money. This is Lumine, I think Finland. This is a waterproof eye makeup remover. Now, I did find another use to this. This is waterproof for eyes and lips. I'm going to use this on my lips, but I didn't like it. It has that oil consistency. My Garnier Micellar water, since I put that, I have not put that product down. It really didn't dissolve the eye makeup, let alone waterproof. Like, I don't even use waterproof mascara, and I had such a hard time. Like, this should come off with ease once you use a product like this. I tried it. Y'all can see I tried it and tried it and tried it, and I would just like have to sit it there and just like hold it there, and the product would just absorb, and I just did not like the film that it left on my eyes either. So this you can pick up from the drugstore, but I won't be picking this up anymore. The Luminique, and I think this was pretty pricey too. I like the L'Oreal one better than this. So disappointing. So sorry. This is by Absolute NYC or New York. This is the Eyeliner Precision Brush Liner. Y'all can tell I really tried to like these, and look, it picks up so much product from the initial that you have to wipe off, and then again it has that stiff, very like marker like, and you guys, it glops the product on the first initial, and then yeah, like yeah, it skips too. And I had so many problems with this. Excuse my hand, I'm showing you guys. I had so many problems with this, and I really did not like this. I picked this up at like a Sally's, and Absolute, some of their products I like. Their lipsticks, I think they have some good lip liners, but definitely not eyeliners. So the Midnight Brush Cleaner did not work for me. I tried it. I tried it a long time. I even tried to spray it. The good thing about it has the spout, but it did not work for me just because it really did not get my brushes clean like the Perry and Spirit. Or right now I'm trying the Cinnamon Secrets one. That's the vanilla scented one, but it's supposed to be a quick clean formula. I felt like after a while it lost its power. Kind of reminds me of the Brush Cleaner by MAC, which I don't like anymore. So that's it. One last product is the Nudes palette. Now, I really enjoyed this in the beginning, but when I came across the L'Oreal and Maybelline, actually their quads are a lot better than these. I feel like they're a lot smoother. This was good for some of the products, but other ones, the pigmentation was off and the blendability, and some of these came off chalky. So I really enjoyed this in the beginning, but when you start to really see the consistency of other shadows, you see that these in comparison are not as good as you thought they were. So yeah, the Maybelline Nudes was a disappointment after I compared it to other drugstore palettes. And really Wet n Wild shadows are a lot better in pigmentation, blendability, and not being chalky. So, and Maybelline has made some really good shadows. So didn't understand why this was so inconsistent. Some of these were great, some of them not so great. The black was not as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, I was disappointed. Yeah. So those, you guys, are my disappointing products. Sorry that I had some, I'm sorry but not sorry, but I'm glad that I did this video. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to see more disappointing products, or the ones that at least I go through. I think it's good to see what I kind of use this as a journal to just show you guys what I like, what I don't like, and hopefully this can be a guide for you. Especially if you're going to the drugstore, if you're going, especially high-end products, you want to know if it's worth it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you hadn't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Y'all thumbs up this video if you want to see my husband come on and